Thanks for tuning in. Today I have a collective haul to share with all of you. I have picked up several things for the past couple of months and I wanted to share them with you since the weather is getting warmer and a lot of these are perfect for some warmer weather. If you're tuning in for the first time, hi, I'm Katie. I like to do these luxury fashion videos here on YouTube. I share hauls and reviews, but at the end of the day, I share my journey so we can all mindfully curate our own collections. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below with your favorite item from this haul. All of your support really means a lot to me. I've definitely been shopping here and there in little bits and pieces for the last couple of months, ever since like January pretty much. I'm pretty sure most of them should still be available, so I will link everything that I can find in the description box down below. Like I said, I'm really looking forward to some warmer weather. I mean, I'm someone who likes the colder months. I don't know, I think I'm just getting like this itch to be able to dress in lighter layers and like in different ways that are not, you know, drowned out by your coat or your jacket or anything like that. But there are a few things that are really related as to why I purchased them, so I think I'll start with those. All of the related items revolve around the fact that I will be going to Mexico next month, which is super, super exciting. We are going to attend a friend's wedding, which is super exciting, and I'm just really looking forward to it. I cannot even express how excited I am. And I think because of that, I've been looking for certain pieces and items that I can wear at the actual wedding and part of the trip. And objectively speaking, I do not necessarily need another swimsuit, but I saw this swimsuit on sale on Essence and it was a brand that I wanted to try out, so I figured it was a good opportunity to check it out. Why not? And that brand is Hunza G. I think that's how you pronounce it. And this is the swimsuit that I got. It is a one-piece swimsuit with a square neck and the thicker straps, and the back just looks like this with a pretty deep V. And the interesting characteristic about Hunza G swimsuits is that they are pretty much one size, and I was curious to see if I would fit in the one size as well, and I'm happy to report back that I do fit in it and it doesn't look weird. Did like the overall shape. I did like the simplicity of it. I did like, it's like it sort of looks like those protective covers on fruits. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but a lot of times, at least in like Asian markets, a lot of times fruits will be covered in like a little white cover and it sort of looks like that. But I just really liked the color. I actually got a couple of other styles from Hunza G swimsuits as well while I was getting this one, and this one was a much better color and style for me, so I returned the other ones. The next item is in here, and I think it's just going to be easier to show you a picture of what this looks like. I picked this dress up from Shopbop, but I know I purchased the very last one, but I also saw that it was available on Revolve. It is from a brand called Significant Other. I have never heard of this brand before. I never tried on this brand before or anything like that, but I liked the shape of this dress, which is why I picked it up. Technically the color is called lilac, but it is a little bit more of a pinky lilac than a purpley lilac. And it is like a midi length. It's in this really stretchy, lightweight jersey material. And I really liked that there was this little fabric overlay kind of crisscross in the front. That really helps add some movement and some shape, and also makes me feel less conscious about my tummy area. So that's what I really liked about this style. I felt like for attending a wedding in Mexico that I would prefer to have a dress that's a little more lightweight, that isn't as structured, and is a little more, I don't want to say revealing in like a bad way, but like didn't have like sleeves or thick straps or, you know, like things that I feel like would just make you look really hot in that space. There are lots of other kind of spaghetti strap style dresses out there, but this one really stood out for me because of the shape that it had. It was perfect for accommodating my body shape, I'll put it that way. I got the dress on such a good sale that I figured I could get a pair of shoes to go with it too. I wasn't really planning on taking any of my super designer heels necessarily to the wedding. I didn't know if I was going to be in sand or if there would be pavement, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to get a pair that I felt like would be easy to wear if I were in some sand or in a sandy area. Like I wouldn't mind wearing them there, and also wouldn't mind checking them in my luggage and stuff like that. It's just so that I had room for other things. I was pleasantly surprised to find this pair of shoes. They were also on sale at Nordstrom. They look like this. Super cute. So this is actually in white, and they made them in another gray color. Ta-da! Which I liked so much that I actually ended up getting them in gray as well. So I couldn't decide which color would look better with the particular dress. I'm gonna put both pictures up so you guys can let me know whether you think it looks better with the gray or the white. These are from Sam Edelman. They are called the Tillery style, like Hillary but with a T. And they are a mule style. It actually is a pretty high heel for me. I say for me because I tend not to wear such high heels anymore. These are still, I don't think these are 100 mils. I think they are about 90. But they were a little bit taller than I was originally thinking about. But I did like how simple they were and that they were a mule style. Now, me liking a mule style is actually pretty rare. I typically don't go for mule styles because I find them a little bit uncomfortable. But this style has this extra bit that's coming up here, so there's extra support there, and there's the extra support from the strap. So even though they are a little bit higher, I find that they were very comfortable to actually walk in. Now, I still imagine that my feet are going to hurt by the end of the wedding, and I will probably take an extra pair of flat shoes with me just so that I have something to provide relief if my feet need them. These were pretty good staples, like good enough to have in both colors actually. In springtime, I felt like I find good use of both of these. And because I don't really buy heels anymore, I find that sometimes I will put an outfit together and I feel like it would look really good with a heel, and then I just don't have any options. When I found something that was pretty comfortable and not too expensive, I figured I'd just get both colors and just have, because I feel like I'm actually going to get a lot of use out of them this spring, summer season. While I was shopping at Nordstrom and looking at all of the shoes on sale, I found another pair. I was not expecting to walk away with 3 pairs of shoes from Nordstrom, but here we are. And the third pair is from the brand Sarto. I think it's a Franco Sarto is the full name. I haven't gotten a pair of shoes from this brand in a long time, but I do remember growing up, I thought they were like real fancy shoes, like they were nice shoes to have. They still are nice shoes, don't get me wrong. And I think these are called the Agnes. Ta-da! I think when you see the color, it's pretty self-explanatory why I picked them up. They are in this gorgeous soft lilac color. I have an Instagram friend and we were just talking about the color lilas. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think that's what it's called. And it is such a gorgeous color. I was like, oh my gosh, I need something in that. And then I realized I had already bought shoes in that color, or a very similar color. These are a pair of loafers, basically. And they are super, super comfortable. That's the only reason why I really bought them. I mean, of course, the color was gorgeous as well, but they were just so comfortable that I felt like this would be perfect for spring, summer, just walking around, all of that good stuff. They could also be really good for traveling. It's a rubber sole, basically, that has good grip, but also just keeps the shoes really lightweight. They remind me of my Hermes Kennedy loafers, like in terms of overall shape and stuff, but they're not as rigid on the bottom. They have more cushion than the Hermes pair. They did have another pair that was a black leather upper, and it was like a white bottom here. And originally I thought I would get those, because they're a black color and that's pretty pretty wearable, pretty easy to match with everything. But I found that the white bottoms just didn't look as good. It sort of cheapened the shoe, in my opinion. So I was debating between the two, and I just decided to go for a pop of color instead because I don't have anything like this. Is that all the shoes, you ask? No. I have one more pair of shoes. Those are a pair of Nike Air Force One sneakers, actually. These are called the Shadow, or it was like a Shadow line. I'm not as familiar with sneaker drops. My boyfriend's a lot more familiar with that. I don't think this was a drop though. I think this was like a collection that was launched. I don't know. I saw them for a while, to be honest. And I was debating whether I really needed them or wanted them. We have all heard of the rumored Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones as well. So I've sort of been holding out the month of February to see if those were going to launch and if I'd be able to get my hands on a pair of those. And so finally I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get the Air Force One Shadows that I wanted because they're super cute and super comfy. I've already worn these, but these are what they look like. This is what the Shadow is. It comes in, it sort of looks like there's an extra. And there's this extra bit on the sole. And so there's this little bit of yellow accenting, and the back has the little Nike as well. So it's super, super cute and has this little smiley face. I think you know why I picked these up, okay? There's yellow accents, there's a little smiley face on it. It's really hard for me to like not think these are super cute. They have a whole bunch of other styles that came out as part of this Shadow collection, so I will link it down below for you to check out because there were some other ones that were really cute. I was really tempted to get more than one, but I did good, guys. I did good. I only got one pair. I also got socks from Snipes to get free shipping. Are you like that sometimes? Like, I've gotten so much better at not falling into the trap of buying more things than you need just to get free shipping. But at the same time, when you're just like $5 or like $8 away from getting your free shipping, and then shipping is gonna cost you $8, I'm like, oh, I can't let that fly. And then I start looking for something that's like $8 so I can, not pay for shipping. But effectively, I did sort of pay for shipping. You know what So I came out with some no-show socks. I mean, these are actually like useful, it's better than getting like a bar of chocolate. All right, I have a few more fashion bits and then I think I can wrap up this video. The one very exciting piece that I wanted to share is this special piece from Ashland, New York. This is I believe this is called the Juliet Bralette top, and it is in this gorgeous, gorgeous red color. And this is what the back looks like. So you can see that there's like this little buckle that you can close it with. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen this already. I think I've already worn it a couple of times. That's how excited I was about it, and I just loved this color that I wanted to showcase it as quickly as I could. This is gorgeous. This is really nice. You guys might have heard me mention Ashland, New York before. I think last summer I shared a dress that I got from that brand as well. This is from the latest spring-summer collection, and it's just so pretty. It's just so nice as well. And it has the little bit of wiring under here. So it's very supportive, very comfortable, and very versatile to wear with a lot of things underneath. At a minimum, I will link her website down below so you can check out the whole spring summer collection because there are a lot of really cool pieces. Next clothing items are a couple of trousers that I picked up from Zara. So there's a gray pair and there's a black pair. I don't know, I tend to put more than one thing on the same hanger, mostly because I don't have enough space for individual hangers for everybody. If you haven't watched my online shopping tips video, I will link that up above. That's where I walked through my online shopping search process and buying tips, and that's where I picked up these particular pieces. I got them hemmed so that I can wear them and I find them really comfortable and really nice to wear, so I wanted to mention them once more. But for all of the details, definitely check out that video, because you'll see me try them on and talk through what they look like in real life and all that good stuff. Last but not least, I wanted to mention this little hair bow. It has a little hair clip on the back. I've been wearing this actually a lot, sometimes on camera, sometimes it's just at home, to just like get rid of my hair from my face, but it looks really cute at the same time. I actually just picked these up from Amazon. They were a set of 2. They were very inexpensive, but they're pretty well made, I would say, in case you're in the market for some hair accessories. I think that's everything for this collective haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found something interesting. As always, I will link everything that I can find in the description box down below, so definitely check that out for more details of each item. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram, because that's where you'll see a lot of these items styled and shot and everything like that, so you can see what it looks like on. You can see how I accessorize some of these pieces. And a lot of times I like to show how you can wear the same thing in a lot of different ways. And you'll start recognizing pieces like season after season, like year after year. And I actually like wearing some of the same stuff, because we all have those items, like we have things in our closet. We don't always have to buy something new every single season. So I like showing that some of the pieces that I have are still getting used in my closet and in my recent outfits. But if you have any other questions, feel free to leave them down below or head on over to Instagram, and I'd be happy to help however I can. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate all of your feedback and support. If you like this kind of content and you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I post new fashion related videos every Sunday and Wednesday. So until next time,